Hi, Lewis Cahill from Gink Gasoline here at IFTD 2016. I'm here with Josh Jenkins from Scientific Angler. Josh, you're the Research and Development Manager, is that correct?
That's correct.
So you're back there in the lab cooking up some cool new lines and leaders for the guys out there in the water?
Yeah, we've got some great stuff this year. Really excited about it.
Outstanding. Can you show us a couple?
Yeah, so our biggest launch this year is Amplitude. It's our newest line family. We've got two tapers. They're both triple textured, 3 colors. They've got rear and front loops, SAIDs on both, but the biggest advantage here is our newest slickness technology, AST+. AST Plus is 40% slicker than lines without any additive and 20% slicker than AST, our previous slickness additive. And it also lasts 60% longer than competitive lines. AST Plus is also unique in the fact that it can actually move within the coating, so this is dispersed throughout the entire fly line coating. It's not just an overcoat.
Okay.
So as that coating wears, it can actually kind of regenerate its slickness
properties. So it doesn't wear off.
Doesn't wear off.
It's through and through.
Yep, yep. So you'll see that slickness all the way throughout the life of the line.
So it's going to shoot better because it's slicker.
Yep.
It's going to float higher.
Yep.
I assume it's got some hydrophobic quality to it.
Exactly.
And it's going to last longer because it reduces the friction of the line and the guides.
Exactly.
Or anything else that comes in contact with it.
Yep.
Right.
And we're launching this in 2 tapers. We've got our general purpose saltwater Grand Slam and our other general purpose kind of freshwater taper, MPX.
Yeah, I've got the chance yesterday to fish this Grand Slam taper, and I've known that taper for years and love it. But in this line with the new slickness, it was beautiful. It shoots wonderfully, turns flies over great, nice in the wind, and it gives you a lot of nice control over the fly and over the cast.
Yeah, great lines.
Very cool. And this is the salt, and this is the MPX is the fresh.
Yep, and the Grand Slam also features our Tropicore technology, which is a little bit stiffer core designed for tropical environments.
Right. Nice. Perfect. Excellent. What else have you got going on?
Our next big one is with the popularity of our triple density Sonar Titans. We wanted to come out with a couple new densities. So we've got a Hover Sync 2, Sync 4 version this year, as well as a Sync 3, Sync 5, Sync 7 version. These lines are unique. It's actually a tapered sinking line. The triple density concept gives you a lot straighter connection to your fly as that sinks instead of getting a big belly in your line.
Right.
These are going to be offered in a variety of different sizes. They're all textured and they all have loops and SAID.
So explain, if you would, to the viewers how to understand what this means when you get the Sync 2, Sync 4. How does that mean as far as the breakdown of how the line works when you're fishing?
Sure. So the way I like to pitch it is the sinking rate on the head, which is the last one listed on here. So you have a Sync 4 and a Sync 7, for example.
Right.
That's going to be the depth that your fly is sinking at. So really the other two are just kind of there to keep that line straight. You want to look at that last sink rate to know how deep your fly is going to be fishing.
Right. And I've been fishing these lines with streamers here recently, and one of my favorite things about this, different from a lot of sinking tip lines, this line has a tapered head. Which means it turns big flies over better. Your loop doesn't collapse and get lazy. Right. It's a nice turnover, which means more accuracy. You're hitting the structure, you're hitting the spots where the fish are, right?
Yep. It's based off of our floating Titan taper, which is a very aggressive weight forward head, designed to turn over large flies, large streamers, exactly like you said.
Yeah, great lines. I love these. Yep. Great for the streamer guys.
Oh yeah, awesome lines. Cool. The next one is our frequency saltwater line. This is a price point saltwater line that we just introduced. The big differentiator here is on a Tropicore. So this is a general purpose saltwater taper for the guys that don't want to break the bank. Awesome line. It's based on our old saltwater taper. Just revamping it in new packaging and in our frequency line.
And these lines perform really well you're not skimping. You're not buying a cheap fly line. You're just not wasting money.
Yep.
And it's great to see this in a saltwater.
Yep.
I get that question all the time. What saltwater line should I buy? And they're all expensive, right?
Yep.
So this is a great
entry-level saltwater line to get you out on the water.
Very cool. And you got a cool new leader this year too, right?
We have a new leader program. This is one of them. We have an extensive wire leader, bite leader program coming out. We have a lot of different lengths and a lot of different break strains. The big difference between all of them is we have a premium level, which features nickel titanium bite leader, which actually is very difficult to kink, nearly impossible to kink. So that's the big selling point for that one. And then we have some price point leaders that are based on 1x7 stainless steel wire. So we've got a bunch of different break strains, like I said, and lengths. You can find those at the booth.
That no kink wire is going to be a big plus.
It is.
For musky and pike guys.
For sure. Yeah, it definitely is.
Well, Josh, thanks for taking time to walk us through the new products from Scientific Angler. Really appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you. Guys, stay tuned to G&G for more from IFTD 2016.